Welcome to Poundland to Paradise, your monthly guide to all things Walsall FC. I'm Craig, he's Joe. Let's get into a mixed October 2025 for the Sadlers. Well, Joe gave away the lead a little bit there at the beginning, but what are your thoughts on October?
Not the best, to be fair. Yeah, it's been more down than up. So yeah, we should just get into it and try and forget it.
Horrendous. The worst month in the history of the club, would you say? One of.
Oh, it's not been great.
Nah, it's not been that bad. We just got back to the studio right now, straight from the Chelsea under 21 game. So we are recording fresh off of that penalty domination. So obviously we're flying high. We're going to try and be objective about the rest of the month. But when your emotions are like this, it's just after such a moment.
Yeah, I mean, we'll never forget it, will we, really?
It's going to be tough. But the weirdest thing is now we have to keep an eye out on November the 11th for Shrewsbury's game against Northampton to make sure that they don't better our result. So they can draw and win on penalties and it's fine.
Yeah.
Anything more than that, if they actually win the game,
that's the problem.
They will leapfrog us and go through, which is mental.
And they've actually got time to do a little bit better as well. And
it's super. It's so not in the integrity of the competition. That's so weird. I
don't get it.
Normally, whenever there's a group stage situation, the last game, they all play at the same time, so that kind of it's fair. Very weird, but I mean, it just goes to show how literally no one cares about this competition other than me, even the organisers.
Yeah, literally.
Anyway, we'll come on to the Chelsea game at the end. Let's talk about the start of the month, which was the highlight, which was our last win, actually.
Oh, God.
October 4th, Bristol Rovers at home in the league. We did touch on this last time, but we'll just touch on it a little bit more again. They opened the scoring with a lovely turn and finish by Fabrizio Caven, who was well in form at the time. I think that was his third or fourth game in a row with a goal.
Nice.
I think that's all dried up now since then, but that was when he was on fire.
Ah.
And then we got a comeback double from Presley. There was a header from a Harper cross, and then that near post run when Barrett slid it into him and he scored right at the near post.
Yeah,
that was our first game back in a while, I think, at the stadium, because we didn't get to go that much in September. So, Yep, great start to the month. We enjoyed that one, but didn't last.
No, it did not. But yeah, it was a good game. But yeah, we didn't have much of the ball again. And another ref. Yeah, I'm sick of talking about refs, so let's get on to the next one.
Oh, yeah, I know. Well, there's more of that to come.
Oh, God.
October 7th in the Football League Trophy, the first of 2 Football League Trophy games in this month, and the second of the 3 in the group stage. We lost 1-0 away at Northampton. It was kind of crazy to see Ronan Mayer playing even after he'd left for Tamworth on loan.
Yeah.
So I guess because he's so nearby, it must have just been a clause that he's allowed to just come and play for us, even though he played for them, I think 2 days before on the weekend.
Mental, but yeah, whatever.
But anyway, there were chances for both sides. It was a decent enough game, not amazing or anything, but there were a couple of chances for both sides. And then they scored in the 92nd minute or something. Yeah. Some kid called Tom Sawyer or something, I think, scored it.
Yeah.
Scored for them.
Oh, God.
Then October 11th in League 2, we went away to Crawley and drew 1-1. Brown conceded a penalty, but then Roberts saved it.
Yeah, brilliant
save. Fantastic.
Yeah.
And then there was a lovely cross and header for their goal, but then Barrett did that thing that he does where he cuts in from the outside on the right, and then he hits it on his left foot into the bottom corner.
That was
which over the last couple of years he's done a few times. And
that was wicked. Yeah.
Second half of last season, we were complaining that he'd stopped doing that. But now he's back to his best.
It's good to see. Yeah, it's good to see him back doing that. Yeah, because we need that in our game. I think, to be honest.
Wonder goal.
Yeah, brilliant goal.
And at that point, you're thinking, bar the trophy thing, if you're looking in the league, I think at that point we would have been 6 or 7 games unbeaten. It's an away point. Crawley are not exactly an amazing team, but there was no reason for alarm there. I was more than happy to take any away point in this league is a good one. So it wasn't an issue at that point. But then you go and play Barrow on the 18th at home and lose 2-1.
Yeah.
This was like the referee was. We'll get the referee out the way.
Yeah.
I don't think we can blame it all on the referee, but it's definitely
No.
worth mentioning.
Yeah.
Because we had 2 very decent penalty shouts, but there was one that was like egregious.
Yeah.
Was it
Unreal.
Flint or
It was either
or Presley?
Flint
One of the 2
yeah,
big boys.
Yeah, one of the 2 big
Got
boys.
like literally just pulled down. Like,
Yeah,
it was crazy. I've
And it
never
was
seen
so
anything like
clear to see. Like, he was literally with all his might trying to go forward to the ball, and he's just getting pulled back, and the ref just looks and just like shakes his little finger like a little. Oh, God.
yeah, that was one of the.
I
that
hate
was
that,
a
man.
tough one. Anyone who was behind the goal
Oh, I hate when they
listening
do.
will know. Oh, that was a hard one to watch.
Mm.
You've got to have had them moments where you're just
Looking at
thinking, "This is the day when I climb over and get banned."
Yeah.
And that was like a really close one where
That
you
was
were like,
very
he
close.
shook his little finger like a
I know,
little.
man. Because the thing
prick.
is, like, to me, that signals that basically he knows that it's either super controversial and he's wrong, or yeah, he just wants to prove a point, or I don't know.
I think
but
it's just centre of
just-
attention
Yeah.
nonsense, and I'm sure he thinks it's the right decision, but like
yeah,
just
maybe.
that performative, like,
Oh,
wag my little finger. It's like,
oh no!
and it was
no.
such a blatant penalty.
Oh
Like,
God.
there was another one
Yeah.
that everyone was moaning about. That I remember at the game, I was going, I don't know about that, but the second one that I thought that was clear, but you
Yeah.
know we didn't get them,
Definitely.
and we were unlucky because we had loads of chances. We
Yeah, we
hit
had
the
some
woodwork
great
and stuff
chances.
like that.
Mm-hmm.
But overall,
It's
I
not
think,
good enough, really.
like you say, it's not good enough when
Yeah.
they scored in the first half and went in 1-0 at half time, and then they had their lad Shipley sent off. And then you're thinking,
yeah, of
okay,
course,
now
yeah.
you're going to win. And then they scored a second.
Mm-hmm.
So the 10 men were 2-0 up. Carnu got one back late on with a really nice finish.
Mm-hmm.
And we should have had a penalty, like I said.
Yeah.
But that being said, you've got to be taking your chances and doing better, creating and taking when
Yeah.
you're playing against 10 men. You can't be losing 2-1 at home
exactly.
against 10 men.
Yeah, at home as well. Oh God, it's just what a mess.
But maybe he chucked one in for his mate Andy Wing. Matthew Sadler did maybe. But then on the 25th, again in League 2, we go away to Cheltenham and lose 1-0. This is another one where it's like, again, it's not good enough and there's a pattern emerging. But
yeah.
I will say again, like, I think it's fair to say we were a bit unfortunate. I mean, obviously with the own goal, I can't remember who it was who tried to blast it clear and it cannons it off Flint into the net.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Can't remember who tried to clear it, but it would have been like Weir or one of the defenders, I guess, like on the line.
Yeah.
So no one's at fault for that. It's just a freak,
It's just
bit of
exactly. It's one of
unlucky.
them. Yeah. Right in the dying minutes of the game, and like, oh God.
We're playing them at the absolute worst time, you know what I mean? When they've gone from being like just a basket case under Flynn, who we would have definitely rolled them over like a month ago.
Easily.
Like
yeah.
4-0, and now we play them where Cottrell's back and they've got like 3 clean sheets in 4 or something going into that game.
Exactly.
And
It's just-
not only has he organised them better as you knew he would, but they're getting that bit of luck as well, and they've got that like passion and that kind of like vibe around the place.
yeah,
So they're
great
getting
vibe for them.
bits of luck, innit? We hit the
Yeah.
post, I think, twice.
Yeah,
We had loads of chances.
loads
and
of chances again. Yeah, just a bit unlucky. Like,
They get an own goal, and then it's just absolute scenes for them,
and of course.
and yet more disappointment for us.
Yeah.
I
It's not
wouldn't
the
say
end of the
misery,
world,
but disappointment.
Yeah.
But then even after that, we're still top of the league,
yeah, we're still
level with
top somewhere.
Swindon.
Yeah.
So it just goes to show,
Bad run, but
that it's things aren't.
can-
It's not the end of the world.
yeah. It's recoverable.
And then the last game of the
course.
month happened about an hour ago, on the 28th of October, as we're recording. Football League Trophy, Chelsea under 21s, and 0-0 draw, and we won on penalties. And even I think the second half was better than the first. I mean, it wasn't like the most amazing game as you wouldn't expect it to be,
No,
but there were some
no.
decent chances for both teams, and
Yeah.
overall, it was a nice little event for a fiver.
Yeah, for a fiver, bargain. Absolute bargain. But yeah, we did play a real second string team.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
If
It's
by
acceptable,
some,
definitely.
reverse miracle like Shrewsbury do win and get all 3 points against Northampton, I'll be like ruin the fact that we didn't play a stronger team.
Yeah.
But probably we'll have done enough now because we get the 2 points from that. I can't see Shrewsbury, to be honest. I think they'll just lose, to be honest.
Yeah, I think they'll just lose.
Like, maybe they would get a point and lose on pens. Even if they get a point and win on pens, I just can't see them winning.
No, definitely not.
I think they're away as well.
And like you say, even if they draw and then win on penalties, they still haven't got enough points. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the best they can hope for, is to draw and then win on penalties. So, yeah, I'm sure we'll go through, but we shall see.
Well, to sum it up then, for October, 6 games played, 4 in League 2 and 2 in the Football League Trophy, 1 win in 6, 3 defeats, 2 draws, and 1 of them with a penalty win. That was against Chelsea tonight, Chelsea under 21s. 4 goals scored and 6 conceded. So as we move on to the sort of our thoughts, I think that's the first thing we should touch on, is we said in the last podcast, when we looked at the fact that we conceded 5 in 5, which is a goal a game, and we were saying it's okay because we'd scored 12 in 5, we were banging the goals in, and we were being a bit more open and like sort of it was going well. But I remember us saying, like, if the goals dry up, it's going to be a problem. And that is exactly what's happened, because the goals have dried up and the conceding hasn't dried up.
Yeah. The conceding's kind of stayed the same, like 1 goal difference here, but in the wrong direction. And then, the goals for are slipping down as well. Yeah, it's weird.
To go from 12 goals scored in 5 games to 4 goals scored in 6 is huge.
It is a massive difference. Yeah, that's a whole 2/3 of what we were scoring. So it's.
Would you say it's a mini crisis, or is that an exaggeration?
I don't know. Let's just wait and see. But yeah, it could manifest into something. But let's just hope we can just turn it over. But yeah, I don't know. We need some home games, and we haven't even got any home games in the league for a while.
No, in November as well. I think we got 2 out of the 5 are at home.
Because we've always got more confidence at home, I feel. So that kind of gives us a little boost. But we're going to be going away again. And our away form is just weird at the moment.
Well, we're still top of the league now. But like Swindon, who are in the exact same boat, they've hit their blip.
Yeah.
And now there's only 4 points between us and 10th. So we are top of the league. But like basically everyone is at this point now, because we've been pegged back.
That's it.
But I actually think that's fantastic, as crazy as it sounds, because come March, I would much rather be like 3rd and like 2 points above 4th than 10 points clear at the top. Because I do not want to live that nightmare again. And remember, we said if we spread out the losses in that last year, we would have probably been... There would have been like... We'd have probably got that extra point we needed to get in the automatic, because there wouldn't have been that horrible... vibe, you know what I mean?
Yeah, because it was a bad vibe.
You could have the exact same statistics in terms of wins, losses, goals scored, everything exact same.
Yeah, exactly.
But when you put all of them at the end, it just makes the last few games just terrible. So
yeah, definitely.
Like I would much rather be like spreading some losses out now, you know what I mean? And up and down a bit, you know. So I'm kind of actually loving the fact that we've had this little dip. I think it'll be good for us.
Hopefully it's like a wake up call that might be needed type thing. But
exactly.
We'll see.
But we'll see.
Yeah, I hope so.
So we have been unlucky as well with refs and with the sort of luck of the draw.
Yeah.
I think in some of these games we have deserved better, which is good. That's the main thing, is that performances have still been pretty good.
Yeah, I'd say it's still been pretty good, definitely. Yeah.
It's not like they've completely dropped off, but at the same time we could do with a little bit more. Do you think it's time to start using the squad a bit more? I mean, I know obviously in tonight's game he did, but that doesn't really count. Like in the actual league, it's really becoming again like a settled 11, which has its benefits, but as we saw last year, as it's
because I feel like the whole Adoma on the break in the dying minutes, like just hoof it up to him and then he scores like that we were talking about and getting gassed about. We haven't seen that once, no goals from that kind of play that we were doing. It's like, if we keep playing these tactics that might work, but then people find out about it and then shut us down and play it, we're just going to get found out again. Yeah, so we need to, and like you say, squad rotation then comes into it, because we're going to play different tactics with the different players. So
Yeah.
That could really help actually. Yeah, it's mixing the squad up could be the difference, but
I think maybe just it's hard though, I suppose, because I mean they're not going to be too leggy yet, so we shouldn't need to be resting them too much yet.
No.
If come January, February, he's still doing the same thing where they're playing every single game, then it's going to be problematic. But at the minute, I think it's all right. But like, I don't know where we could mix it up that much, because in the striker situation, in terms of starters, technically we have 4, but like I really don't want Matt or Adoma starting games, so really I don't feel like we have any other strikers who can start.
We haven't really. Yeah, in the league, strikers are starting is always going to be Presley and
so
Carnu,
when people have got so much tape on Presley and Carnu and the way they play together, and they're kind of like figuring that out, we don't really have another thing to throw at it. In the midfield is probably the only place where he experiments a little bit and mixes it up.
Experimental, and we do get a lot of goals from midfield, so
which is good. I'm glad about that. But
I'm definitely glad about it. But
I wish we had the chance to do something else in the striker department and in the wing back department. But I don't think he really feels. I mean, Okeke plays instead of Harper sometimes, but like I don't massively rate him.
Not over Harper in that position. But
Clark doesn't play enough, I think.
Clark doesn't play enough, definitely. And he's
he's
getting subbed on a lot, and I like that because it injects a lot of pace, like especially when he plays with Adoma, because that's where those goals came from, I think.
I think he'd thrive if he got a solid run in one position, because he'll even start him sometimes, like when he had to play. I think he played instead of Harper when he was playing international break, didn't he? And
that was it.
He plays everywhere all over the pitch, doesn't he? And I just think I'd like to see him like maybe on that right side of the midfield 3.
Yeah, and just be regular,
and just give him like 3 or 4 games in a row there and see how he does.
Yeah.
Because I love Jealous. I mean, it's not like Jealous should be necessarily like dropped or whatever permanently, but it wouldn't hurt for like, let's have a few games or something else.
Because ever since the start of the season, when we saw Clark, like, he's a proper driving force, like, and Jealous can be as well, but I feel like Clark's more like dynamic with the ball in a way, like he just sticks to him, like, and
he's a lot more raw than Jealous. Jealous got a lot less wrong than him, but like he's so dangerous though, like he's got that like strength, power, speed, like technique. Sometimes he can just do something special that like you feel like there's not really anyone else in the team who can really just pull something out of nothing.
100%.
But because he's a bit rawer, he will like whiff across or just do something, shoot from far out or whatever.
Yeah,
the kind of stuff that makes people groan.
Not as much, but I feel like it's kind of like that. Like he shows a lot of raw talent, but his final passes today, like he'd pick it up, amazing control. Then he'd take it past a couple of people, he'd stride through, and it was great. And then that last pass, and then it was just he just misplaced it. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
It's just a shame, but. Yeah, there's a lot of promise in him.
It's another raw thing.
Yeah.
I mean,
exactly.
He's obviously got something about him, you know what I mean? Because he's at Stockport. They're a club on the rise, you know what I mean? And they've obviously seen something in him. Clark, I just really like, especially the fact that he's ours. I really think we need to sort of cherish him.
Yeah,
I could easily see him getting taken away in the summer, you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly, because he's quality. And if we don't use him enough, he's going to want to bounce. So.
There'll be smarter managers out there than Sadler, with all due respect, who are seeing him and thinking, oh, that could work for me in the Championship, for example.
Yeah.
At the very least in League One.
Yeah, definitely.
But he will get the groans from like Isaac Hutchinson used to, and then lo and behold, end of the season, League One team comes and signs him because they can see the talent that he has.
But then that League One side came down.
Was a bit good. And now he's at Cheltenham, isn't he, Hutchinson? Or he's at some other dead...
He basically scored that goal the other day.
Because he's not even at Bristol Rovers anymore. I know. Because he's such a little bum. A little bum of a thing. A little bum of a thing. Anyway. But that brings us on to Player of the Month. It's been slim pickings because it's hardly been the best month ever. But should we go 1, 2, 3 and then go and see who we've said? You better not be looking at my notes. 1, 2, 3.
Carnu. Okay. Yeah.
Carnu. Yeah, fair play.
No,
No.
I hadn't thought about it.
Well, Presley got 2 goals
ago.
in the first game. Second game against Northampton,
Solid, yeah.
nothing matters. And then in the third game against Crawley was when Barrett scored that really nice goal.
Yeah.
And then the Barrow game, Carnu scored. Where was because Barrett got an assist? Oh yeah, that was for Presley in the first game.
Oh,
so he got that really nice assist where again he cut inside, lay it through for Presley to like run in behind. That was really nice to be fair. To be fair, Presley's I'd say it's Presley or Barrett.
Yeah. I tend to agree. I didn't have enough time to think about
and he's played well. I like Carnu.
Yeah, he's definitely played well and he scored. But yeah, I might say actually. I might say Presley.
I like the fact that Barrett's sort of rejuvenated and he's coming back inside all the time now and driving and then laying them little balls through. But yeah, them 2 goals from Presley. But the problem is, I mean, he's had good hold-up play all month as well and he's done well. I mean, as well as he can do within sort of how we haven't really played very well.
Yeah.
But at the same time, in terms of having like a standout moment, he only really had that one game, whereas I think Barrett had 2 games where he played really well.
Yeah.
And then I don't think anyone had more than 2 games where they played well out of the 6.
No, not really.
The results.
Yeah.
But anyway, that leaves us on to November. As it stands, we have only 5 games in November, but I'm guessing that, I don't know, but maybe there would be like a Football League Trophy second round game, like towards the end, maybe after the.
It could be
Northampton and Shrewsbury thing.
The 11th of November, so yeah, that still gives like 3 weeks.
Hopefully it'll get scheduled for December, but I'm not sure. Maybe it could get scheduled in November because it feels like a pretty empty month. So maybe they'll stick it in the end of November. But.
Yeah.
Anyway, what we actually have so far, I'm gonna miss the first 2 games sadly because I'm off to Austria tomorrow. But November the 2nd, we got the FA Cup first round away at Eastleigh. Kind of gutted about that because I feel like that could have been a nice, fun sort of.
I know.
Hopefully for the lads who do go, it won't be like, who was it when we had that away day? Was it Alfreton?
Oh God, yeah, Alfreton in
where
town.
Everyone went down or whatever, and then it was on the BBC and it got cancelled like literally a minute before.
Yeah, everyone walked out and everything, and then it was just cancelled.
Happy chappy.
Wow, yeah.
So hopefully it won't be one of them, but it should be fun.
So yeah.
We better win against these minnows. November 8th, we return to League 2 action. After what will have been a break of like 2 weeks or something
2
by
weeks.
that point.
Ridiculous.
So we'll still be top of the league going into that game, which is crazy. Newport away, rock bottom of the league.
Yeah. We've got
and we'll still be top of the league no matter what happens because there's no games between now and then.
Yeah.
So it's top versus bottom. We have to hammer them and put them to the sword. I think, I'm not going to say it's a massive crisis if not, but if we end up like, say if we lose that game.
It's a joke, yeah.
I won't be pleased, let's put it that way.
Yeah, and the morale is going to be, for this season, rock bottom. It'll be the low point of the season so far, definitely, if we can't get 3 points out of that. Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Or at least
a point. I mean,
those. Well, I know they're bottom of the league, but it is away, so I mean, I wouldn't like be too angry if they got a point, but like even then it's poor. Like really, you should be winning.
Poor, yeah.
But I mean, this whole month, really, these 4 games, I mean, you can't expect 12 points out of 4 league games, but like, if ever you were gonna, like, 15th, we got Colchester at home, mid-table.
Yeah.
22nd, we got Harrogate away, mid-table. 29th, we got Bromley at home. They're 11th, and so they're actually only 5 points behind us because of all that congestion up there. So the Bromley game, on paper, looks like the hardest, but really, there's 4 proper winnable games.
Yeah, definitely.
And with the cup game against the Eastleigh, really, I mean, we could win all 5. It could be one of them months that
could
ends
be a
up being
turnaround
really strong.
Month. Yeah, and I hope it is because we kind of need it at this point. Because if we perform in the same way as we did this month, next month, then it's going to be problems, and everyone's going to be.
It'll get negative,
Sadler outing,
I think, by the end of then. Because I think it's the kind of month to go on a run now.
Yeah.
I think if they have a few bad results in that month and we drift down to like 5th or something, I don't think necessarily everyone will be shouting Sadler out, but like it'll be a bit toxic.
There'll be more. Yeah, there'll be more of it, and it will get much more toxic. Yeah, so
I'll be getting closer to penciling in the Sadler out tattoo. Definitely myself. I won't quite be booking, but I'll be getting nearer. But I mean,
hope for the best.
Hopefully, it should be a solid month after what was a pretty dour month. You can tell from the length of the podcast whether it's been a month that's anything worth talking about.
Yeah, literally.
Not just that when we win, because like I mean, even if it's like been terrible, but like noteworthy, but this was just a pretty drab, like low scoring month. I mean,
not much
average
happened,
of like
really.
1 goal scored and 1 goal conceded. So we're talking like 1-1s and 1-0s every game.
Yeah,
pretty dour, especially compared to September where we're having like 4-2s and 3-1s and stuff. It was pretty
exciting,
nice stuff. So
yeah, and like you say, even if it's terrible, like we still got more to talk about because of how bad it is. But this is just a bit more,
proper
just a bit more
month.
midline. Yeah, I mean, on the bad side, but it was pretty middling. Of a month, so
hopefully from November we can get a few more goals back on the scoreboard as well. You know, get Carnu firing again consistently.
Need to work some new patterns out, I think.
Yeah, definitely do.
To win games, like, because the Adoma trick's not working now.
Because that's another thing as well you got to remember is we look at them fixtures. Yeah, this is our problem every time. We always look and go, that looks good because they're not. If anything, we need. Look at the month when we won all the games.
They're fighting for it.
When we had Chesterfield, Swindon, like Salford and MK Dons. I think we won like all 4, like 1-0 or something. All the best teams in the league on paper. Like, if anything, these are the teams where we're not going to have a dream because he can't play Sadler when they don't attack. So it's just going to be this mad 0-0s and then they'll get a 1-0. Like the Cheltenham situation, every game is going to be like that.
Because they're not attacking enough.
Where we'll carve out a couple of chances and miss them. But like, it's not enough because like, we're better off when we're sitting back against a better team, quotes, and then we get them on the break.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. We hope for the best, but...
Yeah. We'll see.
Yeah. Yay!
Oh, man.
But we had a good time tonight, didn't we, to be fair?
Yeah, it was a good laugh tonight for everyone who went down. All 1,600 of us. Yeah.
After Uncle Albert skied the first penalty, we were fearing the worst. But...
Yeah, I thought that was it then, yeah.
But the boys got it done, and on the wee march, probably. Don't know yet. Still don't know for some reason. Won't know for 2 weeks, but after that, on the wee march to Wembley.
Let's go.
Yep, tell all your mates and that, and say, "Oh, I like it. I like the podcast."
Drop us a comment
and leave a comment, a
bunch of idiots.
Share, all those
lovely things. Goodbye.
Bye.